KnowledgeCeeTV, and I'm here with
your boy Farrogoumo. What's up?
What's good, man?
Ain't shit, same old shit, bro.
So we gotta know about your name, man.
Which one? See, like you don't know, but to the world right now, everybody call me Farrogoumo or Farrow for short. But like a lot of people close to me call me Envy. It used to be my first rap name, but for Farrow, I chose to call myself Farrogoumo.
All right. And how did you get that name? Like, how did you create it?
I named myself. I'm not into people naming me and shit like that.
Okay.
Envy came from like, years of growing up, way people felt about the things I did, and there's a lot of underlying shit from growing up as a youth. I just chose, it just made sense to my life, like from the rumors and other little side shit. But then, like through my fascination, like mafia shit, like growing up watching Godfather and all other movies like that, I kind of like wanted to have like a long mafia name. So one day I was with my nigga Stacks and shit, and I was skimming through like I think the Source magazine, it might have been XXL, and I seen a pair of Farragamo shoes, and I'm like, oh shit, like fuck the shoes, that name is fire. So I just stole that name from there, from actually from the shoes, from the shoe company. So not really too far. It's nothing too really like, but I had to learn to spell it differently because within a missing success, they'll try to sue you for trying to copyright their name. So I just spelled it different. Okay. The Madeoff part of Farrogoumo came from my nigga Gutter and shit. I don't know where he got it from. Like we was just rapping, and he said the shit in the midst of his bars, and I just ran with it because Bernie Madoff is like the biggest scam artist that ever fucking lived in the world. And Bernie Madoff went to Farrogoumo High School too.
Who?
Bernie Madoff.
Really?
Fact.
That's crazy.
And went to Farrogoumo High School.
So where you from?
Far Rockaway.
Far Rockaway?
Yeah, Far Rockaway, Queens, New York.
And you
6th Borough, aka Farrogoumo, aka 53rd State. Whatever name Far Rock niggas call we that.
And you was cool with Stack?
Yeah, we grew up together. Elementary school, junior high school for a while. Not really in high school. By the time I got to Far Rock, he just recently had probably got kicked out, shit like that, or transferred. I don't know what the story was, but he wasn't in school no more.
Okay, and how would you describe Far Rockaway?
Oh, man. Whatever you ever heard about Far Rockaway, believe it. That's the most I could tell you.
And what did you do?
If you ever been here to experience it, ever stayed nights, summers with families, like anything of the sort, you got to experience it. Some people did. Some people live in parts of Far Rockaway where there ain't a lot of going on. But then it's a lot going on that you wouldn't know because you ain't involved. A lot of these places, like, if you ain't from out here, just don't come out here, man. That's the most I can tell you, man. It's the most.
And what did you do before you started rapping?
Shit, actually, truthfully, I used to dance. I used to dance in a dance group called Little Rascals.
Okay, and like what type of dancing y'all was doing?
Hip hop dancing.
Hip hop dancing? Like what time period?
This is like from 94 to probably like, the last time I think I danced was like 1999. Like talent show at Beach Channel High School that we won. That's the last time I danced. Funny thing is that too, that talent show, me and Stack, first time we rapped together, like not for the first time, but for the first time in a long time, because we used to go to the same dance school and shit. But every time we used to come home on the back of the dollar van, we used to be in the back of the dollar van rapping and shit. That man been rapping like for a while.
Mm-hmm. So you went to Beach Channel?
Nah, me? I never went to Beach Channel.
Okay, what school did you go to?
I started off in Westinghouse High School. Went for like 2 weeks. Get into it, niggas. My mom's got me transferred. Then the remaining time went to John Adams High School in Ozone Park, right on Rockaway Boulevard. Got into it with niggas once again. Got transferred out of that shit. Kicked out. Then transferred to Farrogoumo. That was the only other school left. I was transferred out of one, kicked out of another one, and like I was one district suspense out of John Adams, and then like got to Farrogoumo. And like in the midst of it, I swear to God, like end of the year, I was doing good too. I was fighting, getting into a nigga still, cause you know my hood, OV always got beef with mad niggas, so I think like the last 2 weeks or probably 3 weeks of school, I catches another district suspense. Fighting. Kicked me out of Farrogoumo. So now they gave me a choice, like either I go to school upstate, I had no family upstate, or I fucking go to school down south somewhere. I couldn't go to no more New York City high schools. So I said, fuck it, I got my GED that summer. Well, I studied that whole summer, got my GED that, took the test in September, that shit came back October, I got my shit passed.
Okay. And which school you like the best? Out of all.
John Adams, I do say I love John Adams, man. Even though Southside niggas hated me, the bitches loved me in John Adams. Man. Before Rock was cool. I got to meet different people in Far Rock that I never knew growing up and shit like that. Cause my elementary school's on the other side in the hundreds. And a lot of Far Rock's on this side in the 20s and 10 shit like that. So Far Rock actually on 25th Street, I'm bugging. So like everybody from that zone side, I was meeting different people in Rockaway. So it was still kind of cool though.
All right. And tell us about yourself now.
Where do I start? Like I just basically what I'm doing now is just doing everything independently out of my pocket or whatever financial backing that helps support the cause. Feel what I'm saying? Like for like the past, I say about going on like 10 years, I've been dealing with my older cousin Wayne on my father's side of the family, and I actually started off managing me through his management company, Wayne Management Co. But throughout that time, he wound up starting an independent label, which, you know, I was a headline artist of that. So we grew and we done a lot per se with that independent, just really not having no money, just really just making music and putting it out, trying to put it in the correct places. Doing shows here and there, local shows, open mics. I say about 2013, 14, 15, I did a lot of local shows, like Lower East Side shows. I couldn't even tell you the name of the shows, so I did a whole lot of them, We used to do a lot of showcases in the Play Lounge. Like I did like, we just trying to put in as much work as possible to get her, not really heard in New York City per se, because like we from here. And that'll come in time. We just were trying to direct our energy different places, like to the point where we started winning awards for like a lot of internet radio stations, like out of town, like one in Tennessee. Like one of my older cousins has one in Beat Brooklyn. It was a couple of them where I used to be like #1 requested 88 weeks at a time. That one radio show went from 88 weeks to 105 weeks. Like I don't know these people in a whole nother state, and they was requesting me #1 for damn near 2 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
But then beyond that, right about now, I still deal with my cousin. I'm not really a headlining artist on his label anymore because I've been, you know, trying to push myself and like a couple of people that's around me, that's close to me and shit like that. So, like around last year, November, my mom's passed away. Right, so, like within like going through my head and emotions, I say what made me try to make myself feel better is that I took a phrase that she used to say a lot to everybody, like exiting the phone, getting off the phone, saying bye. My mother used to say one love a lot. So I adapted that and took that and made that into a record company. So I'm going with that, I'm just moving off the motivation of my mom with that whole concept and project. I don't really say I got artists, but the label's mine because I created it. But like, my man Fever is an artist on Fever. He's an artist on there. My little man Demain's an artist on there. And then within that, me and my cousin Sean, we started a film company also called One Love Film. So with the same energy.
Damn, that's mad inspiring. Word.
Then beyond that, like I've been like the whole summer. If y'all see, like my man Pacino, he also from Farrogoumo. He's actually from Ocean Village too. Like he started some couple of years ago. I've been running with him with his company, Pac Fam to the Glock Jam, Pac Fam Records. So I've been like the whole summer, basically whole damn near ending half of the spring. Y'all can see I've been running around with the rest of my nigga, man. He been holding thing. Like he got a big name in this music too. Like you can Google him, ask about him. That's a whole nother long story with his career. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Aunt. You already know my nigga Pac Fam forever.
Do you feel that an artist needs a good source of income to start their career?
Hell yeah, you do. If you're gonna be doing this independently, even to get noticed, you're gonna have to do something besides just thinking people's gonna do that shit for you. If you gotta get on YouTube and learn how to edit your own videos and buy you a camera, go do that. If you gotta go to Sam Ash or fucking Guitar Center and go buy you a motherfucking Inbox and Pro Tools and a computer and a mic, go fucking do that, man. Learn. Cause ain't nobody gonna give you nothing for free, man. Some people gonna fail you. Some people gonna give you that extra boost. Some people gonna give you support. But at the end of the day, you gotta make your own initiative. Go do that shit yourself, man. Cause that's what they wanna see. They wanna see if you self-motivated, how much you, cause being hungry and wanting the bag out of this music shit is two different things. That's and that excuse my stuttering because I'm getting hyped. And this is where the labels defer at because they can tell when a nigga just won $1 million. She was getting signed. I'm not saying a lot of these little young niggas putting out good music, but it's a lot of these little dumb young niggas that sound like doo-doo. I hate turning the radio on. I don't listen to that shit. I'd rather go buy an album and play it all day than turn on fucking Hot 97 or 105. Cause they ain't playing niggas I wanna hear all day. So they playing the nigga from Far Rock all day, I'm not turning the radio back on. That's how I feel about that. So right now, if it ain't like a nigga like Far Rock got a lot of talent, if ain't nigga from my hood they playing right now, don't wanna hear it, man. A couple other niggas in Rockaway, that's lit. If they ain't playing a nigga from Far Rock, period, I don't wanna turn the radio on. Fuck it. Cause they gotta let us in. Stack was there, Chinks was there. Purd was there. God rest all three of them niggas, man.
And what are some life lessons you learned growing up?
A lot of them. One, keep your business to yourself. Two, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your brother. Family ain't always family. Learned a lot. Gotta conceal your phone. Whatever you do, gotta keep it. Gotta keep people second guessing. They like people gonna grow up knowing you. Cool, let them know you. They're gonna expect you to do the same shit, or they're gonna expect you to change, but only in a certain way. When you finally make that change to yourself. Keep that change to yourself. They'll never see you coming. Gotta be less available. The more you're available, the more they know. The more they know, and I'm sad to say, some niggas sit around and just try to engineer ways to stop things you're doing. They start rumors, they spread lies. They even get you around them just to have you say certain things so they gonna like, this shit is a shit show, man. Like, if you gotta stay yourself, like real shit, man. A lot of rich niggas are lonely, man. A lot of niggas that's famous are fucking lonely. They ain't got no fucking friends, man. They ain't got nobody around them. Best believe the niggas you see around them TV be niggas they paying, man. A lot of niggas pay for protection. A lot of niggas join gangs for protection. Because without that, niggas is like targets all day. I'm not saying I'm not a target out here. I really care less. I lost a lot. And whatever I got now, I swear, I put it on my mama. I'm not letting niggas take nothing from me no more.
What are some things you feel that an artist should know as they progress in their career?
It's a lot they should know. I can't really tell you too much about what they can know or what they should know because everybody's gonna have their own path to walk. All I can do is tell y'all niggas out there, stay strong and stay focused. And you know, you're gonna have a lot of niggas around you that love you, right? Keep them niggas close. Make sure they always close. Make sure they got your best intentions if they around you and you doing music. Keep them other niggas from around you. Real shit. So moving along with that, always have somebody that knows where you should direct your energy at when you put your music out. Like, you're gonna have the good brain, but it's always to have more than one brain when you're doing this. Cause it's probably an angle you can't see. Sometimes we are blinded, we are artists, we're painting pictures. And we know we want to place our pictures on what walls for what people to view it. Then sometimes we get grabbed and we want to put the same picture on the same wall. Can't keep putting the same picture on the same wall. Cause sometimes your picture on that wall is making people upset. Because you're still there. You're supposed to be gone. Putting your pictures everywhere for everybody to see. Not in that same spot. Metaphorically speaking, y'all know what I mean.
And do you feel that an artist needs a strong team to progress?
Depends on what type. That's all depending on what you want out of music. Some people want to be, you know, a representative of a collective of people. And some people just live a life of one entity. So it's like, have you, like, who J. Cole got? He's been platinum selling for years. He don't got nobody. He got a management development behind him, but he ain't got 10 niggas in it. He ain't got rappers he putting on. So that's a yes and no question. That's a however you want to be out, the correct. I'm trying to find the correct words. I'm sorry. That's however you want to portray your image in music. You might want to be a gangbanger with a whole gang of niggas. You might just want to be a Future. You might just want to be, you know, I don't got to name these artists, but I know what I mean. You're watching KnowledgeCeeTV. It's your boy Farrogoumo. You heard, if you like this interview, you can check out my music on a lot of internet websites, YouTube, datpiff.com, SoundCloud, Audio Mac. I'm around.